Hey guys, I'm back with another tutorial video, and today I'll be teaching you how to do the chest bass, its variations like vocalized, low chest bass, and then we have inward bass and its variations. Again, I'll be leaving timestamps and links down below in the description, so if you want a specific tutorial, you can jump right in. Now, without wasting any more time, let's begin with the chest bass. So the normal chest bass is actually quite easy. It sounds like this. So what you're gonna do is you whisper like this. You're gonna have to like tighten your throat, so it's like until you notice that vibration. Tighten it. When you get that vibration, you can actually notice your chest also vibrating. Now that is why it's called the chest bass, because you can actually feel it's like coming from your chest, but it's not actually coming from your chest. It's just it feels like your chest is vibrating. That's it. Another way is try to like clear your throat, just like you're learning throat bass, but instead try not to vocalize it, and also like make it more aggressive, more breathy, more like, you know, like a loose breathy type of texture. So basically it's like instead of the you're gonna want to do like basically when you're like clearing your throat, you're like trying to whisper over it but really tight. Basically the same thing, just like that's basically it for the chest bass. It's not very like hard to explain, and I hope you get this one, because most of everyone, even non-beatboxers, they can actually do this sound already. But if you can't, and I really hope you get this by doing the steps I've just showed. Now for the next tutorial, it's a variation of chest bass. It is the vocalized chest bass. So basically you're gonna try to vocalize the chest bass. That's pretty much it. Once you know how to do the chest bass, try to vocalize it. So you can normally like I know what you're thinking. You don't want that texture. You want the more tighter, crispier one, right? They sound like now, in order to get that one, the same, you have to vocalize your chest bass, but the chest bass variation for that specific sound is a bit different. So normally when you're doing the chest bass, you notice the position, right? So what you're gonna do is you have to tighten that position. So when I'm doing the tighter chest bass, what I believe is happening is like, for example, the position is right here, right? When I'm going tighter, it raises the position a bit. I can actually feel it, and that's where you have to tighten. It actually comes naturally once you tighten that chest bass, and in the beginning it will hurt a lot. Like it really hurt my throat before. I wasn't even a fan of it because it hurts so much, but you know, once you get a hang of it, it will not hurt anymore. So that's basically it. You just have to further tighten your chest bass, and it will naturally like for me, I don't know about others because everyone has different mouth positioning, I mean throat structure, but basic for me it's like the position raises a bit. It gets tighter and lower in tone, but the positioning, it gets higher. A bit further back, but it's higher. So you just have to try like tighten it. It will hurt a lot in the beginning, but you know, just keep doing that. Once you get that type of texture, you're gonna have to try like vocalizing that one. Now this again will hurt as well, but you know, there's no other way to learn this sound. It will hurt the first time, and then you just have to, you know, keep doing it until it doesn't hurt anymore. Now if it hurts a lot, don't continue. Drink warm water and just give it a rest. So once you get that texture, vocalize it. Now I'm not really good with the vocalized chest bass. Actually, I don't really use it much, but basically you just have to, you know, train like I'm doing it right now. I go high pitch, high pitch, low pitch, practice with different ranges, and you'll get it. Yeah. And as for the inward bass, now since you know how to do chest bass, inward bass is basically inward chest bass. That'll be it for the tutorial, guys. Thank you for watching.
You know what's coming, it's nothing really awake.
I'm just kidding. The tutorials that claim that inward bass is actually inward chest bass,
They're all wrong.
got you. I'm just kidding again. They're actually right. They are right, because the inward bass is the same positioning as the chest bass, and the tighter your chest bass, that position will make your inward bass much tighter with a different texture. So let me explain how I got the inward bass. So I was watching a Codfish video, Bunny Fluff, that time. He introduced us King Inertia. Now King Inertia, but earlier it was Inertia, Trap God. And he did a beat like hey. And I was trying to copy that. I was like, that's really cool. And I didn't really know about like what's chest bass, what's inward bass. I just, I already knew how to do the chest bass, right? Because it naturally came to me, and I just copied what he did, and I was like, hey. It is raining a lot, and the thunder is loud. Oh my god. Before the thunder hits this house and kills us all here, the inward bass, the one I did, hey. The reason I got it is because when I'm doing the chest bass, right? So I'm maintaining that position. So you can try to do the same beat, hey. So you have to maintain that chest position and then inhale air, a lot of air. Inward bass needs a lot of inhaling, so you need to inhale a lot of air. After that, hey. So when you're doing the chest bass, take note of that position, and then you just inhale air. Now a lot of people make mistakes by incoming. As I was saying, a lot of beatboxers make a mistake by not maintaining that position. So instead of hey, they go like hey. You're doing it wrong because you're not maintaining the position, and you can actually even tell you're not maintaining the position because hey, you can actually easily tell the position has changed. But don't worry, if you're not getting it, if it's hard for you to get it, what you're gonna do is from the hey, you have to inhale much harder. Loosen up your throat, inhale more air inside, so you can go from inhale more air. Same with the chest bass. The tighter the positioning is, inward bass texture changes, thus giving you different variations. You can get even a D-low with vocoders or King Inertia variation for him. It depends on how you really learn that bass. Now again, for these tutorials, like sounds you're learning, you have to be smart, because you have to need to be clever in order to learn these sounds. You have to really pinpoint the positioning of the chest bass, and you have to maintain that position while inhaling air. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm really sorry if I can't go in detail, because the sound does not require much detail, to be honest, unless there's like a small camera I can put inside my throat and actually explain. Even then I won't be able to explain because the sound is complicated and you really go to anatomy of your throat. But basically you just have to keep doing hey, maintaining that chest bass position. Now once you get the inward bass, even a bit of it, you can train it by spamming different beats. For me, I tried copying King Inertia vocoder beats a lot before. Inward bass was one of the first sounds I already learned, alongside like throat bass and other sounds, but I've never really used it much, especially after like 2 years of my beatboxing. After that, I started using different sounds instead of inward bass, so I'm starting using it now again. I'm training it a bit by bit, but yeah. So yeah, train with me. Try to copy different ranges and pitches of inward bass. You can be tighter. For tighter, it will sound like and lower, it will sound like. Hope you get what I mean. I'll explain it. So let me just let you hear this. It's a much looser inward bass. Yeah. It's much tighter. Yeah. Shout out to King Inertia for giving us a beat for me, at least to practice. It's what do you want from me? I don't know the lyrics, but yeah, something you can practice. You can see how I'm making it loose and tighter to get like the different ranges. Incoming thunder. Is it loud? It's gonna be loud. Is it gonna be loud? 7 out of 10. As I was saying, yes. So you notice how I'm maintaining different ranges of inward bass. That's how you practice the bass. That's the way you can get really good control and be consistent with the bass. And for the other variation, oh wow, that was loud. 8 out of 10. And for the other variations like high inward bass, you can, you know, just experiment with. You can vocalize bass actually. Yeah. Depending on one type of texture you get from learning inward bass, because it might differ with different person. Your variations may sound different. Like my variation of high inward bass sounds more like the it sounds like the normal inward bass, like everyone does. And I cannot go that high. Goddamn hiccups. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to explain, to be honest, and I really hope you get these sounds that I'm teaching you. I hope I'm teaching you well, and if not, I'll be leaving links down below to other tutorials and you can check them out. Yeah, so yeah guys, that'll be it for this tutorial, and yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for staying. I really appreciate the support. You guys are awesome, and I need to stop this hiccup. I need to drink some water. I don't have water right now. I have to go downstairs and I don't want to close the video, but you know, yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers. Oh god damn it.
You know what's coming, it's nothing really wicked.